Halle Berry is back in the headlines, and this time it's impossible to ignore. The Hollywood legend, famous for her Academy Award-winning performances and undeniable star power, is at the center of a story that has fans and media alike buzzing with curiosity and concern. From sudden career shifts to whispers about her personal life, nothing about this latest development is ordinary. People are asking questions they never thought they would. What's really happening behind the scenes? And how is Halle Berry handling it all? For decades, she's been a symbol of talent, resilience, and grace, breaking barriers for women and actors of color in Hollywood. Yet recent events hint at a side of her life that few have ever seen. Industry insiders suggest that changes are happening, both in the role she chooses and in her private world, that could reshape her public image forever. The media frenzy has grown daily, with fans dissecting every social media post and paparazzi photo, trying to piece together a story that remains largely unknown. Tonight, we'll uncover what's making Halle Berry a headline story once again. From shocking career decisions to personal revelations that could surprise even her most loyal followers, we'll explore the latest twists in her life. What's really going on with one of Hollywood's most celebrated stars? The truth is far more compelling, and at times, more shocking, than anyone could have imagined. Halle Berry has always been a force to be reckoned with in Hollywood. From her breakthrough roles in the late 80s and 90s to becoming the first African-American woman to win an Academy Award for Best Actress, she has consistently defied expectations. Her journey has never been easy. She faced industry bias, relentless scrutiny, and the pressure of maintaining a public image that demanded perfection. Yet, no matter the obstacles, she carved a path defined by talent, resilience, and an unshakable determination to succeed. Today, however, the latest wave of headlines suggests that even someone as accomplished and admired as Halle is navigating unexpected challenges. Insiders reveal that the past few months have been particularly intense. Sources close to her report that she's been quietly reassessing her career, turning down projects that don't align with her vision, and even exploring opportunities behind the camera. Producing and directing are reportedly on her radar, signaling a potential shift in how she wants to tell stories and influence the industry. These decisions, while empowering, have reportedly created tension with certain studios that had different plans for her. The balance between pursuing passion and meeting professional expectations is delicate, and it seems Halle is carefully weighing each choice. On a personal level, friends and associates note that she has been handling complex family dynamics alongside the demands of fame. Motherhood, relationships, and the constant public attention are already challenging. But recent months have introduced unusual pressures. Some insiders hint at deeply private struggles, decisions about her personal life that she has kept away from the spotlight but which inevitably attract curiosity. Social media offers only glimpses of her mood and mindset, subtle posts, cryptic captions, and carefully curated images, all interpreted by fans and commentators who are desperate to understand what's happening in her world. What makes this story compelling is the contrast between the public image and the reality behind the scenes. Halle Berry has long been seen as untouchable, the embodiment of confidence and success, yet even the strongest personalities can face moments of vulnerability. Sources describe a woman who is thoughtful and strategic, aware of the weight of her decisions, and unafraid to prioritize her well-being over external expectations. She's navigating a complex web of pressures, yet continues to maintain her composure, reminding everyone that resilience doesn't mean invulnerability. It means facing challenges head-on, no matter how daunting. Despite the rumors and speculation, one thing remains clear: Halle Berry's legacy is far from static. Each decision she makes, each project she chooses, and each personal revelation shared with the world adds layers to her story. Fans are watching closely, eager to understand not just the headlines, but the woman behind them. In a world that often demands perfection from its stars, Halle's journey is a powerful reminder that strength and vulnerability can coexist. And as her story continues to unfold, the choices she makes now could redefine how the world sees her, not just as a Hollywood icon, but as a human being navigating the highs and lows of life in the spotlight. The recent developments surrounding Halle Berry have left fans and industry, insiders alike, questioning what is really happening in her life. Over the past few months, subtle signs have suggested that change is afoot. But the truth, as those close to her reveal, is far more complex than anyone could have predicted. Career insiders report that Halle has been reevaluating her professional path with a seriousness that is rare for someone at the height of their fame. Projects she once seemed committed to are now uncertain, with some being delayed or quietly shelved. Those who have worked with her describe her as focused and decisive, yet unusually contemplative, as if weighing every step carefully before moving forward. Some of the tension comes from the evolving landscape of Hollywood itself, as streaming platforms dominate and blockbuster roles become increasingly competitive. Halle is reportedly considering how to maintain her relevance while also pursuing work that aligns with her creative vision. She's expressed interest in producing content that tells stories from perspectives rarely seen on screen, which could signal a shift away from the roles that made her a household name. While this has generated excitement among collaborators eager to work with someone of her talent and influence, it has also introduced friction with studios accustomed to seeing her in high-profile, commercial roles. Every choice she makes now carries weight not just for her career, but for how she will be remembered in Hollywood history, alongside professional shifts. Her personal life has also been under intense scrutiny. Though she has long been private about family matters, insiders suggest that she's navigating unexpected challenges that require careful handling. Motherhood, relationships, and her circle of close friends all play a part in the delicate balancing act she faces daily. Social media has become a window into her world, yet even there she remains enigmatic. Each post is analyzed, each public appearance scrutinized, fueling speculation and heightening curiosity. The pressure of constant attention, coupled with her own desire to protect her private life, has reportedly made recent months especially demanding. Despite these pressures, Halle Berry is demonstrating the resilience that has defined her career. Those who know her well emphasize that she approaches challenges strategically, never rushing decisions and always considering the long-term impact. This approach may explain why some of her projects are taking longer than anticipated. She is unwilling to compromise her vision or integrity. Fans watching from the outside might see uncertainty, but insiders describe a woman who is fully in control, even when the circumstances are complex and unpredictable. Her ability to navigate this period with thoughtfulness and poise is a reminder of why she has remained one of Hollywood's most respected figures. The intensity of the current moment also highlights how fame can amplify even routine life choices. A decision about a movie role or a public appearance quickly becomes fodder for headlines, social media discussions, and speculation. Halle's every move is dissected, yet the narrative that emerges is often incomplete. The contrast between public perception and private reality underscores the challenge of living in the spotlight, and the remarkable skill it takes to maintain composure while doing so. Those close to her insist that despite what the media reports, Halle is fully aware of her influence and is using it thoughtfully, ensuring that her choices reflect not just her personal goals, but her legacy as well. As fans continue to follow the story, it becomes clear that Halle Berry is navigating a period of transition professionally, personally, and publicly. Every decision, every appearance, and every project is part of a larger journey that speaks to her resilience, intelligence, and dedication. The next step she takes could redefine her career and impact how she is remembered in Hollywood. And while speculation will continue, those who truly know her are confident that, whatever unfolds, Halle Berry will emerge stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever to shape her own narrative. The latest news about Halle Berry has sent shockwaves through Hollywood, leaving fans and industry observers stunned. Sources close to the actress reveal that the past few months have been some of the most transformative of her career, with developments that no one could have predicted. While she has always been celebrated for her professionalism and poise, insiders now suggest that Halle is facing a series of challenges that go beyond the usual pressures of fame. From career decisions to personal revelations, the intensity of these moments has placed her in uncharted territory. One of the most surprising developments reportedly involves a major project she was set to headline. Those in the know say that creative differences and scheduling conflicts led to the sudden delay or cancellation of the project, a move that left many in Hollywood scratching their heads. What makes this even more dramatic is the way Halle handled it. Rather than making a public statement or engaging with speculation, she chose to quietly step back, focus on her priorities, and reassess her options. This decision, though understated, has fueled rumors and heightened the sense that she is at a pivotal crossroads in her career. On the personal front, insiders hint at a period of introspection for Halle, as she navigates complex family matters and evaluates long-term goals. Friends describe her as reflective, careful, and unusually protective of her private life. Despite the media scrutiny, she has maintained a deliberate distance from the spotlight when it comes to personal matters, a choice that has only amplified public curiosity. Social media, where every post is dissected for hidden meaning, has become a stage for speculation, yet Halle's careful curation keeps much of her story out of reach, leaving fans and commentators to piece together fragments of information. What makes these developments particularly compelling is the contrast between Halle Berry's public persona and the reality insiders describe. She has built a career on strength, confidence, and determination, and yet even someone of her caliber faces moments of uncertainty and challenge. Sources emphasize that this is not a sign of weakness. Rather, it is a testament to her strategic thinking and resilience. She is making choices that reflect a deep understanding of both her personal and professional life, navigating pressures with foresight and care. It is this balance between vulnerability and control that makes her journey so fascinating to watch. The ripple effect of these events extends beyond Halle herself. Industry colleagues and collaborators are observing how she is redefining her career approach, with many inspired by her willingness to take control and prioritize projects that align with her vision. Meanwhile, fans continue to analyze each move she makes, from appearances to interviews, searching for clues about what comes next. The narrative that unfolds is one of transformation, resilience, and careful navigation. A story that reminds the world that even the most celebrated stars encounter moments that challenge their direction and resolve. As the headlines continue to emerge, it becomes clear that Halle Berry's story is far from over. Each decision she makes now, whether in choosing a role, protecting her private life, or exploring new creative avenues, carries weight and significance. The public may never see the full picture, but those who know her emphasize that these moments of change are shaping the next phase of her career in ways that could leave a lasting mark. Halle Berry remains a figure of strength and influence, navigating challenges with grace, foresight, and an unshakable determination to define her own path. The drama, speculation, and curiosity surrounding her life are intense, but through it all, one thing is undeniable: she remains in control of her story. And her next moves could surprise everyone. As the dust begins to settle on the latest headlines surrounding Halle Berry, it's clear that this period marks a turning point in both her personal and professional life. The intensity of public scrutiny, combined with the complex decisions she has been making behind the scenes, paints a picture of a woman who is not only surviving the pressures of fame, but actively reshaping her future. Sources close to her emphasize that these recent months are not just challenges, they are opportunities. Halle is using this moment to redefine what success means on her own terms, prioritizing authenticity, creative control, and personal fulfillment over external expectations. Insiders suggest that this is the beginning of a bold new. Professionally, Halle is exploring projects that allow her to tell stories with depth and impact, ones that challenge traditional narratives and offer fresh perspectives. This creative shift is reportedly exciting collaborators who have long admired her talent but have also witnessed her unwavering commitment to excellence. Friends describe her as energized, focused, and unafraid to take calculated risks, an approach that has always defined her career, but now feels more intentional than ever. Even the projects she has stepped away from seem to reflect a deliberate choice to pursue quality over quantity, substance over spectacle. On a personal level, Halle's recent experiences appear to have prompted a period of reflection and recalibration. Those close to her note that she is spending more time nurturing relationships that matter, protecting her family, and setting boundaries that preserve her well-being. Social media glimpses hint at a renewed sense of balance, suggesting a woman who is more selective about what she shares publicly and more intentional about how she navigates the world. The contrast between the chaos of public speculation and the calm she is cultivating privately underscores her strength, wisdom, and resilience. It's a reminder that even in the midst of scrutiny and rumor, a star of her caliber can assert control over her narrative and define her path forward. What makes this story so compelling is the combination of vulnerability and empowerment. Halle Berry is a global icon, yet these recent developments reveal a deeply human side, one that faces uncertainty, weighs difficult choices, and adapts to shifting circumstances with grace and determination. Her journey shows that true strength is not about perfection or constant visibility. It is about making intentional decisions, embracing change, and staying true to oneself even when the world is watching. Fans witnessing this evolution are seeing not just an actress at the height of her career, but a woman navigating life with clarity, courage, and vision. Looking ahead, the next S of Halle Berry's life promised to be as fascinating as the story that has brought her to this moment. Career reinvention, creative exploration, and personal growth are all on the horizon, signaling that her influence and legacy may expand in ways that go far beyond her on-screen achievements. The headlines may continue to speculate, the social media commentary may grow louder, and the public may continue to dissect her every move, but Halle remains unshaken. Sources emphasize that she is deliberate, focused, and in full control, making choices that honor her values, her ambitions, and her life beyond the spotlight. In a world where fame often dictates the narrative, Halle Berry is reclaiming hers, proving once again why she remains one of Hollywood's most respected, resilient, and captivating figures. The story that began with curiosity and speculation is evolving into a testament to her strength, foresight, and enduring impact both on the industry she transformed and the fans who continue to admire her journey.